Namaste everyone. Welcome to Centum CS. In this session, we will study about positioning images in the text. Positioning images in the text. What are the concepts available here? Arrangement, anchoring, alignment, text wrapping. Let's see one by one in detail. Positioning image in the text. Once the task of creating, formatting and resizing and grouping the drawing objects is complete, it can be positioned in the document with the text and other images or drawings, whatever you have created. Positioning of an image is controlled by 4 settings. That is arrangement, anchoring, alignment, text wrapping. These settings can be accessed using 3 ways: using format menu, using context menu, right clicking the object, using drawing object properties, toolbar for changing the properties of the drawing. If they ask the question, you can answer, you can give these 3 ways for accessing the positioning of the image in the text. Next. Okay. First one is arrangement. In overlapping objects, arrangement determines the position of the current object, what you have selected, with respect to other drawing objects or text. The drawing object property toolbar consists of arrangement tools as shown. So the tools are bring to front, forward one, send to back, to foreground, to background. So what are the effects of this and where it is available? Let's see practically. First one, place the image on top of the object or image. So let me place this image on top of the object. Oh, now what is behind? What I have to do is bring front, right? Bring to front. So I want this triangular image to be in front of this smiley. So what I'll do? I'll click bring to front. I'll show one more. This one. This is, now because I have selected bring to front, the image, this object I have moved on top of this particular group and my object is in front of this grouped objects. Now next one is forward one. Okay, when we place an image, consider this. Usually when we place an image, it will be placed at the behind of all the objects. So to make that particular one step forward, what I do is I'll select the image and say forward one. Can you see? Now behind we can see the smiley. On top of the smiley we have one triangle. On top of that we have a blue color triangle. Next is back one. Send the image one level down in overlapping images. Behind, back. Okay, let me select this and let me say send to back. Can you see this? Now this object is set back, behind or back of this particular group. Next is to foreground, to background. Okay, what is this foreground and background? Okay, let me select this particular group. Okay, I have placed this. So when I place this, it is on top of the text. That is already in the foreground. Let me check this with the background. Okay, can you see? Now text is in front of the grouped object. I want it back again as the foreground. I'll just set. Now the object, the grouped object is at the foreground and the text is at the background. Is it clear with this concept? Let's go to the next concept. The second one is anchoring. Anchoring sets a reference point for an image or drawing. It helps retain the image position relative to the page, paragraph, character or frame. The anchor tool provides option to choose the anchor type. When the anchor reference, page, paragraph, etc. is moved or aligned, the image moves with it. See, when I select any particular image, we can see the anchor icon here. This is the anchor icon. Whatever image you select, whatever object you select, there is an anchor icon displayed. So this is the reference point for that particular image or drawing. Where can we set anchor properties? Right click on that. Can you see anchor here? This is to paragraph. This is reference with the paragraph. This is reference to the point on the paragraph. This is to the character. Whatever the character you choose, for that particular character, this anchor can be set. The next concept is alignment. Alignment controls the vertical or horizontal placement of an image relative to its anchor. So alignment tools are available in drawing properties toolbar. An image can be aligned in 6 styles. 3 horizontal alignments, 3 vertical alignments. Can you see this alignment of object? I have selected this object. Alignment, you can align 3 horizontal. This is to the left, this is to the center and this is to the right. Okay, what I can do is I'll select any object. Let me place it here. Okay, then alignment of this object, center to the right. See, one more thing. Let me check with this. Align object, vertical, middle, top. Okay. Let me put this here at this place, middle. So this is what the relationship between anchor and alignment of an object. Fourth concept is text wrapping. Text wrapping controls how text flows around an object. The text wrapping tools are used in the drawing object property toolbar. There are 6 wrapping options from left to right. The first one is wrap off. The thing is, when you select an object, basically, okay, I'll move this object out of the text basically. When I select an object, okay, so now what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring this object, okay, in between okay, can you see? I have brought my object in between the text. The thing is, text is placed either above the object or below the object or image. I am talking about this object. I have selected this, and can you see these things? These things are text wrapping tools, property tools. So I have selected none, that is wrap off. So this object can be set as character. So this is the anchor point. The next one is page wrap. The thing is, the text flows around the image, moving an image will re-change the text of the page. That is, can you see this object? Can you see this? If I select that object, this particular parallel tool has been selected. So, by selecting that particular tool for this object, if I move the object here, all the text, so they moved, text position has been rearranged. Optimal page wrap. So in this page wrap, if the space between the image and the margin is less than 2 centimeter, then text will not be placed on that particular side. See, for example, can you see this object? I'll move here. And can you see how the text has been arranged? Now I'll change from this to optimal. See, here this side, because it is less than 2 centimeter, so the text here is not at all placed right side to this particular object. Okay, when I say wrap left, the text is placed on the left side of the image. When I say wrap left, so text is placed on the left side of the image. I'll put here. See, can you see? When I say wrap left, text is placed on the left side of the image. When I say wrap right, text is placed right side of the image. So this is the example. How can we wrap the text? Wrap through. Superimpose the image on the text. When I select wrap through, it superimpose the image on the text or the object on the text. Now it's the time for summary. We'll just recall all the points related to this particular chapter. In a digital document, a graphic or image is called digital image. A digital image is represented in pixels. Predefined image can be inserted using drag drop method, copy paste method, or using insert image dialog box. Inserting an image embeds a copy of the image in the document. An image can be linked to a document using insert image dialog box. Linking an image saves only the link of the image instead of embedding the image. This saves the space in multiple copies of the same image are required. Image toolbar can be used to modify an image. The tools for filtering, resizing, cropping, deleting and rotating an image are available in this toolbar. Drawing tools are used to create pictures that are objects such as flowcharts, callouts, box designs, etc. Properties of the object can be customized by resizing, rotating, moving or editing. Drawing objects' properties can be modified either at the time of creation when you start drawing or after its creation. Properties when modified before creation, it is called as setting default value. An object drawn using different shapes can be grouped to behave as a single object. Writer provides various tools to arrange text and image or drawing on a page. With this note, we will be concluding this lesson explanation, this chapter's explanation. If you have any doubt, please write in the comment and let me attend this. And I will attend your comments. I'll attend your questions. Yes. In the next session, we will study about NCERT solutions. In the next video, we will be discussing about NCERT solutions for this particular chapter.